Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. There was this quirky game on 4399 that left a deep impression on me. The main character is a little monster that spits out slime. It's trapped in a lab container where an old scientist observes it. Similar to the Blue Potion trilogy we've covered before, the slime comes in various forms. The game has many challenging levels, and rumors say there are secret hidden levels. The creator of this flash game, Edmund, is now a famous indie game developer. You might not know his name, but if I mention games like The Binding of Isaac and Super Meat Boy, you'll definitely recognize them. This early work of his, with a vomit-spitting monster, has largely been forgotten. The gameplay is just as wild as its name suggests. The monster vomits everywhere, becoming a jetpack of sorts. The baby monster, represented in pink, is the easiest difficulty. You'll learn to jump between platforms, swim through green liquid, and use the vomit's recoil to reach higher ground. IT reminds me of Jetpack Joyride in a way. Besides basic skills, you also need to use your brain. Maps are full of spikes, and to avoid them, you can create makeshift pools with your vomit or use it to reach platforms you otherwise can't. Each chapter has 10 levels. After completing the first chapter, you see the scientist analyzing data, with notes about allergic reactions and the need for further funding. He decides to give the monster a pill. This new pill turns the vomit into a white liquid that floats in the air, and the monster can swim in it. This makes the difficulty spike significantly. The second chapter involves testing the monster's new ability, such as creating floating steps or using acidic liquids to float the vomit on the surface. However, the second chapter doesn't yield useful results. The monster starts showing signs of brain damage, so the scientist gives it another pill, this time a red one. This increases the vomit's recoil, making it even more like a jetpack. The third chapter is all about mastering the spray's rhythm and controlling its effects while interacting with switches and other game mechanics. The hardest part is level 30, where you need to precisely activate switches to get fruit. Then use the vomit to propel yourself. Every move counts, and even a tiny mistake means starting over. You'll repeat these actions on both sides, and it requires extreme precision. After finishing the third chapter, the scientist grows frustrated as the tests fail once again. The fourth pill is black, which causes the vomit to solidify upon contact, allowing the monster to create steps and walk on it. This gel-like vomit brings new challenges, as you have to manage the amount of vomit carefully. Later levels require combining the pills, like using the black pill to create a platform and the red one for high-pressure spray, all while avoiding the liquefying effects. The final chapter introduces the yellow pill, which makes the vomit corrosive, allowing the monster to break down blocks and absorb them. However, the most frustrating levels involve slippery black bars that the monster has to stand on without slipping off. To beat these, you need to carefully control both movement and vomit absorption. The last 10 levels are pure torture, with almost impossible obstacles. In the end, after 50 levels, the monster finally completes all the challenges and escapes the lab. The scientist realizes the monster saved the patient, Mac, who was seriously ill, and the game ends with the scientist's satisfied smile. There are also hidden levels, bonus levels, that are difficult, but don't offer an alternate ending. There are 8 extra levels in total, and you can finish them in about 30 minutes. However, the final level sequence jump took me a long time to master. Any mistake leads to the monster turning into a skeleton. I spent hours completing everything, and while the process was tough, the satisfaction of finishing was worth it. If you're interested, try the hidden levels yourself. Please like and share if you enjoy this. See you in the next video. Bye for now.